Drown out your post-election depression right here on TVEnthusiast, the week's news.
The week's news on TVEnthusiast.com.
It is the week of November 11th, 2016. I am your host, Alison. Let's get started. What would the week's news be without new shows? We got a lot. The Classic is a new series coming to ABC written by Todd E. Kessler of The Good Wife and produced by Sofia Vergara of Modern Family. It is a family drama with the backdrop of a high school football rivalry in East Los Angeles. ABC has an untitled comedy in development produced by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg of Preacher. It is created by Brad Copeland of Life in Pieces and is about a married suburban couple with ties to the conspiracy theory reviled Illuminati. Car Wash is coming to ABC, created by Will Packer, to be directed and produced by Kenny Leon of The Wiz Live. It is written by Rob Horn of Living Single and Matt Claybrooks of Everybody Hates Chris. It is about the relationships developed by coworkers at the iconic Hollywood Deluxe Car Wash. This is a remake of the 1976 movie of the same name, which starred late comedians George Carlin and Richard Pryor. Are you a fan of the Goldbergs? Well, there's a spin-off in development at ABC. The spin-off is going to follow Brian Callen from Mad TV, his gym teacher character coach Rick Mellor. NBC is adapting the UK hit cult classic comedy Pulling. They're working with the creators of the original, Sharon Horgan and Dennis Kelly. This version of it will be written by Wendy and Lizzie Molyneux of Bob's Burgers and is about a woman who blows off an easy engagement for single life with her sister and a friend. How May We Hate You at CBS is a new comedy set to the backdrop of a New York hotel. It's a multi-camera comedy created by Warren Lieberstein of The Office and is based on the book by Anna Dresden and Todd Dakota Briscoe. CBS is teaming up with site creator Steve Franks for Magnolia Springs, a comedic procedural about the sheriff of a small town and his son investigating dark secrets and quirky crimes. Otis the POTUS is coming to Fox, written by Richard Murphy of Dandelion. It is about a man who becomes an impersonator of the president, who he just happens to be identical to. Linda from HR is also in development at Fox, written by Jeff Barbonell and Itai Grunfeld of Kicking It. It is about an everyday office lady who is blackmailed into sabotaging her company after having an affair. Fox has an untitled comedy in development produced by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg of Preacher. It's written by Mike Rizzolio of Lemmings and is about an MIT grad who discovers her tech-billionaire boss is a Batman-esque vigilante. The Escape is coming to Fox from Phil Lord and Chris Miller of The Last Man on Earth, written by Dan Sterling of The Interview. It is a single-camera comedy about 3 generations of men in a family. This is part of Lord and Miller's 3-year re-up on their contract with 20th Century Fox. Fresh Off the Boat just referenced the Tupac Shakur murder. Well, now there's going to be a TV series about it. A new true crime series coming to USA, Unsolved, is about the famous murders of rappers Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls. It is based on the experiences and a book by former LAP detective Greg Kading, who is also serving as a supervisor on this project. It is created by Anthony Hemingway, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, and Kyle Long of Suits. TV Land is developing the series American Woman, created and produced by Kyle Richards of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and John Riggy of 30 Rock. It stars Alicia Silverstone of Clueless and is a half-hour dramedy about a feminist divorced mother raising 2 daughters in the 1970s. Amazon has a really big untitled drama in development created by David O. Russell of Silver Lining Playbooks. This one stars Robert De Niro of Goodfellas and Julianne Moore of The Big Lebowski. There's no real details about the project, but it's rumored to be a mafia crime series. Ubisoft CEO has reported that he is in talks with Netflix about the development of a new series based on one of their IPs. David Krause of Arrested Development is teaming up with Sky Atlantic for Bliss. This is a UK series starring Stephen Mangan of Extras as a polygamist managing two families that don't know about each other. His wives are portrayed by Heather Graham of Boogie Nights and Joe Hartley of This Is England. Lastly, Gabriel Luna, who plays Robbie Reyes, a version of Ghost Rider on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., has said that there are talks about and a deal in place to support a potential Ghost Rider series or movie. Now let's take a look at some things that have been canceled and some things that have been renewed. Conviction was canceled by ABC. Dead of Summer was canceled by Freeform. Westworld is looking likely to see a second season on HBO, according to Casey Bloys, HBO's president of programming. Young Justice has announced that it will have a third season 3 years after the series was canceled by Cartoon Network. Legend of Tomorrow is going to get an additional 4 episodes in its current second season, and Double Dare is returning as a reunion special on Nickelodeon this November 23rd, with host Mark Summers and the cast of All That as the contestants. Of course, we've got some casting stories to go over. Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future is going to be guesting on Big Bang Theory in a yet undisclosed role. Leonard Roberts of Heroes will be playing Commander Mason, head of LAPD's Criminal Intelligence Division on TNT's Major Crimes. Alison Wright of The Americans is going to be in Feud as Pauline, the intelligent assistant of director Robert Aldrich. Richard Gonzalez from Sleepy Hollow is set to play Lopez, a DEA agent in Narcos' third season. Also joining Narcos is Andrea Londo of Faking It as a former Colombian beauty queen. Brandon Victor Dixon of Hamilton is going to be cast as attorney Terry Silver in Starz series Power. Jonathan Howard of Episodes will be playing a British Navy commander and MI6 agent James Fletcher in TNT's The Last Ship. Sarah Stiles of Hand of God will be playing Gladys, Rick's, Ray Romano's secretary in Get Shorty. Gary Cole, Zach Grenier, and Jerry Adler are reprising their roles in the Good Wife spin-off series The Good Fight. Jay Harrington of Better Off Ted will be playing respected neurosurgeon Dr. Leo Fields in Code Black. Kim Director of Orange is the New Black has been cast as Bianca in She's Gotta Have It. Ida Mary Nelson of Anna Pihl has been cast as Marguerite, a young Viking servant in Vikings. Jasmin Savoy Brown, who just had a very pivotal role on season 2 of The Leftovers, has been cast as Amelia Bassano, the Dark Lady of Will Sonnets in TNT's Will. Charlotte Riley of Peaky Blinders has been cast as Kate Middleton in King Charles III for the BBC and PBS. Ted Danson and Mary Steinberg are set to return as themselves in Curb Your Enthusiasm's upcoming 9th season. Brian Mann of Helen Wills has joined Altered Carbon as OG Kovacs, the last of the legendary warriors. Alexis Krause of Secret Girlfriend is set to join Pure Genius as Nina Cooper, the nurse taking care of Lewis Keating. Elodie Young will be reprising her role from Daredevil as Elektra in The Defenders. And we have some casting stories from Stranger Things' upcoming second season. Sean Astin of The Goonies will be playing Bob Newby, a kind former nerd who went to school with Joyce and Hooper. Paul Reiser of Aliens will be playing Dr. Owens, a high-ranking member of the Department of Energy. And Danish actor Lenia Berthelsson will be playing Roman, an emotionally damaged young woman. Some news coming out of Netflix. Netflix will be pulling out of this winter's TCA event. They're considering a non-US offline viewing option, and HGTV and Food Network will not be continuing with the streaming service. PlayStation Vue has some news of its own. They'll be losing all Viacom channels tonight, November 11th. That includes Comedy Central, Nickelodeon, MTV, BET, VH1, Spike, TV Land, and CMT. To counter this, they'll be adding BBC America, Vice, and NBA TV. Now let's take a look at what's coming up on the horizon. Today, Friday, November 11th, 2016, Red Oaks returns to Amazon and Case debuts on Netflix. Tomorrow, Saturday, November 12th, 2016, Mech X4 debuts on Disney XD. On Monday, November 14th, 2016, Mars, a new miniseries, debuts on National Geographic. On Tuesday, November 15th, 2016, Good Behavior debuts on TNT, Shooter debuts on USA, and Teen Wolf returns to MTV. On Wednesday, November 16th, 2016, Nightcap debuts on Pop, Ice debuts on DirecTV and AT&T, The Art of More debuts on Crackle, and Undercover debuts on BBC America. On Thursday, November 17th, 2016, Lovesick, formerly known as Scrotal Recall, returns to Netflix. On Friday, November 18th, 2016, Beat Bugs finishes out its first season on Netflix. On Sunday, November 20th, 2016, The Affair returns to Showtime, and The Librarians returns to TNT. On Monday, November 21st, 2016, Search Party debuts on TBS. On Wednesday, November 23rd, 2016, Double Dare is having a reunion special on Nickelodeon. On Friday, November 25th, 2016, The Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life, returns or debuts, on Netflix, and 3% debuts on Netflix. On Wednesday, November 30th, 2016, Incorporated debuts on Sci-Fi, and Vikings returns to history. On Friday, December 2nd, 2016, Pacific Heat debuts on Netflix. On Wednesday, December 7th, 2016, Shut-Eye debuts on Hulu, and Hairspray Live airs on NBC. On Thursday, December 8th, 2016, Supermansion is getting a Christmas special on Crackle. On Friday, December 9th, 2016, Captive debuts on Netflix. Mozart in the Jungle returns to Amazon. Fuller House returns to Netflix. And Club de Cuervos debuts on Netflix. On Sunday, December 11th, 2016, The Hollow Crown, The War of the Roses returns on PBS. And the Critics' Choice Awards airs on A&E. On Friday, December 16, 2016, The Man in the High Castle returns to Amazon. On Tuesday, December 20th, 2016, Andy Richter's Home for the Holidays airs on CISO. On Friday, December 23rd, 2016, Troll Hunters debuts on Netflix. On Sunday, December 25th, 2016, Call the Midwife is going to have a Christmas special on PBS, and Doctor Who is going to have a Christmas special on BBC America. It is Christmas after all. And now it's time for the question. The creators of South Park had planned their November 9th episode to reflect a presidential win for Hillary Clinton. With Trump winning, they had to restructure the entire episode in less than a day. So how do you think they did? Thank you as always for tuning in to TV Enthusiast, the week's news.